So the mat return, you can get this off the whistle. We're going to do the mat return, just keep practicing it. Be looking for a cross wrist on the way down. But it's a good, really good move. And I got a couple details. I don't know if you guys have seen before. I think will probably help you get the turn, also help you use it to get a leg in. So, all right, so coach, we're wrestling here right away. I'm sliding down, getting his weight forward. You know, if I can get to a cross wrist off of this, and a lot of times I do, that's great. You know, but and if I get a cross wrist, it's not because I was using my arms to pull it to me. It's because I was keeping his arms in place and then driving my legs to get there, right? So I'm here, his arms aren't moving. I'm driving my legs to get there, now I can reach it. All right, as soon as I get a cross wrist, the most important thing that I can do is get it to his hip. All right, this is what makes it tight. This is what's going to control his hips. All right, so I'm here. If you come up, bring your chest up so they can see. All the way up. Yeah. So I'm here, right? I'm going to use my arm. All right, this other hand is on the elbow, and this hand to move his arm. All right, I'm using both. So I'm pushing on his elbow. I'm also pulling on his wrist. And my goal is to put it on his hip. Once I have it on his hip, I cinch my elbow down, almost like a latch. All right, that's what's going to keep it tight. Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter if I'm doing this off the whistle, when I catch his wrist, and I'm getting right there, or if I'm punching for it off of the mat return, you know, he comes up, I'm mat returning in, as I do, I'm chopping over, catching his wrist. My goal is to put it on his hip. That's a way different position than leaving it in the middle. All right, here you can wiggle, you can wrestle, you can start fighting his elbow inside. If I put it on his hip, he's a lot more limited in what he can do. I mean, he's probably going to be bellying down. You know, he's not going to stay up, or he's going to go to his back. Once I'm here, what I'm going to show first, just a simple tilt. This is basic, but what it is going to do is it's going to open up our next move. We have to have this down first. So from here, I've got this elbow on his hip. All right, I've got my other hand on his elbow. All I'm going to do is I'm taking my knee towards my hand. All right, so right where my elbow is underneath him, I'm bringing my knee. Now I'm pulling this hip up into my lap. All right, I'm trying to pull his hips, but I'm controlling his hip with my wrist here. All right, if I'm up here, it's a lot harder to pull him. When I have his hand on his hip, I'm pulling his entire hip with my hand. So I'm driving my knee under, pulling this with my hand, pulling right to the saddle. It's like a little roll through the tilt, but I don't even roll through. I'm just getting this here, driving under, pulling him up. Now, as he goes to roll down, whether I get my back punch or not, which I do want to get my 4 count, but sometimes for a really squirmy guy, maybe I can get him all the way. My top foot here, all right, is going to hook over top of his leg. And as he rolls down, I'm letting him roll. I'm trying to place this other foot into his crotch. I'm not kicking him in the nuts. That's not what I'm doing. All right, I'm just letting him roll. I want to lock. I'm going to give him figure 4. All right, but I want to lock it as high under his hips as I possibly can. And in order to do that, I'm not trying to lock it up here. First, I'm going to let him roll on top of my foot. Now I'm still controlling this wrist, but as he flattens out, I'm pulling my heel to his crotch. I'm pulling my knee out. Now, with my foot where I want it, I can go lock my figure 4. And that's what makes it really tight. If I'm way down his leg, all right, it's not as tight. I'm not underneath his hips. I'm not controlling his hips. But when I let him roll on top of my foot and pull it to where I want it, and then get my lock, now I'm turning my leg out, that makes it really tight. That's what's going to make this move work. So I'll show it again. We're hunting for this off of our mat return. Here, get this weight forward, he's wrestling up, going, mat return. Don't catch that wrist. If I can get right into my tilt, that's fine, but I'm pulling his wrist to his hip. Now, as he rolls down, his back foot is catching the top of his leg to keep his hips open. He flattens out. I'm pulling my heel and my knee out. I'll put my heel right underneath of his hips. Now from here, he's in a tough spot. He's probably going to be trying to crawl forward to release some of that pressure, because that's what he should be doing. But I'm holding his wrist. I can even use my other hand to block his arm. It's really hard for him to crawl forward. Also, the way that I turn my knee out, it's really hard for him to hit down. If I don't have my knee turned out, he can hit down and put me in trouble, which is okay because I still have this wrist. But I'm turning my knee out. Does everybody see that? tries to hit down, it's not going to do anything. Now from here, with my foot where I want it, I go find my figure 4. I'm turning my knee out the whole time. Turn his hips over. Notice I'm not even pulling on his head. All the pressure is coming from his hips. I've already gotten 75% of the way there. This free hand, all right, I've got my left leg in. That means my left arm draping across his head, under his chin. I have my right hand posted out, so that if he tries to roll into me, I can stop it. All right, if he tries to roll into me right now, go ahead. Try and roll into me, get out. I mean the other way. I'm just going to end up on top of him. When I'm here, this hand's posted out, I'm using my legs to turn him. This is just coming after him, blocking him so he can't rotate. Get my near fall. This is a fun position to be in. So I'll show it again. I know this is a lot. We'll spend a lot of time here, a lot of details. I thought about breaking it up, but I figured I'd show you guys the whole thing first. Here, getting his weight forward, he comes up. I'm getting my max turn, I'm dropping it down. Off of this, or off anything else, I'm going to find his wrist. And from here, I'm trying to get to his hip. Even if I can't, I'll still tilt it up. Even if I'm not getting my back points, that's okay. I'm going to try to, but if he's sitting wrestling down, his top leg, catch it above his, keep his hips open. As he rolls down, I'm pulling my knee out, and pulling my foot below his hips. I leave my foot there, I use my other toe to drive, block my figure 4, turning my knee out the whole time. He already wants to turn, because of how tight it is. Go find his head, walk him, get some near fall, get your hand raised. All right, any questions? Let's give it a shot, 1, 2.